Hi there, my name is Mandy. The reason why I made this video is because my mom was diagnosed with breast cancer and we formed something called the Mom Militia in 2008. What the Mom Militia is a group of people who do the Susan G. Komen 3-Day, as well as all the people that support us in various ways, and they will be thanked at the end of this video, so make sure you check that out. Now, I just said that we do the Susan G. Komen 3-Day, and you're probably wondering, what is that? The Susan G. Komen 3-Day is a 3-day, 60-mile walk to fight breast cancer. See, here's my shirt. 60 miles, 3 days. 3 miles in 60 days would probably be a lot easier. Anyway, I have done the walk 4 times and I'm getting ready to do my 5th walk next August in Michigan. But I wanted to do a little mini documentary / vlog of my firsthand experience of my walk this year. Every year is totally different, and if you want to see other years, you can go to my website, which is www.mandiem.com, and I spell my name M-A-N-D-I-E. And if you click on the personal tab and then click on charity, you can see links to the past blogs that I wrote and albums of pictures where you can see what the other cities were like. So I did the walk in 2008, 2010, 11, 12, and I'm registered for 13. In order to do this 3-day, 60-mile walk, each walker has to raise a minimum of $2,300. So there's a lot of work that goes into fundraising. And like I said again, the people that do the fundraisers, the people that donate, the people that encourage us are all part of the Mom Militia, and please watch till the end so you can see the list where we thank everyone. In the past, we've done great at raising funds, but I really want to kick it up a notch. In 2008, the first year I walked with just one friend, we raised $9,808.56. The following year, 5 of us raised $11,500. Well, not the following year, I took 1 year off because of a friend's wedding. Then the year after that, 2011, last year in Boston, we raised $4,600. And then this year, the Mom Militia raised $11,339.82. So in total so far, the Mom Militia has raised $37,248.38, which I think is awesome. And right now, there are 2 people signed up on my team and 1 other that's going to for sure, and I want us to beat 50,000 this year in total with the 5 walks combined. Also, if you are interested in joining the team or in making a donation, you can go to www.mamalitia.org, MAMALITIA.org. The reason why we're called the Mom Militia is because it was started in honor of my mom, who is doing fantastic, but since my nickname is Mandalicious, people started calling her Momalicious, and obviously we're a tough army fighting breast cancer, so we are the Mom Militia. Alright, warning, this is not a short video, it might make you cry, and it's a whole lot of me, and a whole lot of me without makeup, so be prepared, and here it goes. As you can see, it's dark out. It is the morning of the 3-day. By the way, the laughing is coming from Laura. Say hi, Laura. And Allison. Hi. And her husband Jesse's really nice and driving us to the thing. Hi, Jesse. It's time to go to open ceremony. Alright, see you at open ceremonies. Alright, we are at opening ceremony. As you can see, it is bright out. There are people in pink all over.
Bank of America will have lovely foot and back massages.
And I'll check in with you later. This looks like a lot smaller of a group than the last ones I've done, but we'll check back in.
We are here, united, ready to meet the challenge ahead. We are here for those who cannot be with us today, but will forever be in our hearts. We are here for those courageous individuals standing with us today while still fighting breast cancer. And we are here for each other, a bold community fighting for the cures, fighting for our futures, because we all share the same belief that everyone deserves a lifetime. There are more than 35,000 of you in all 14 three-day cities this year, and each of you are part of the collective Komen family. You are fighting for what you believe. That everyone deserves the right to hear about their daughter's first kiss. That everyone deserves the right to stand next to the one they love and say, I do. That everyone deserves the right to sow the seeds of family and watch the generations bloom. To experience the special bond between a grandchild and a grandparent. To watch springs and summers come and go, and sunrises turn to sunsets. To know the joy and splendor of a life fully lived, complete with moments big and small. But let us not forget those whose life seasons ended too soon. Those who deserved more days, more moments, and more time with each of you. Let us honor the ones we've lost, whose absence we feel so strongly today at the center of our hearts. We are here because they are not. Now, please turn your attention to the center flagstaff, where the names of our loved ones rise up to remind us of their brave spirits. I ask you to meet the sad silence in your hearts with a defiant call. Call out the names of your heroes. Give them a voice. Bring them fully into the present, into this moment, filling our journey ahead with their grace and beauty. Thank you. We are ready to roll, ready to make our stand and stride, ready for 3 days and 60 miles because everyone deserves a lifetime.
Probably got to work and everyone's like, oh my God, what happened?
That's a lot of people walking. Had to get that for you, Mamalicious.
How do you feel about pictures?
You are about to experience a cheering station from the first-hand perspective of a 3-day walker. This is our first cheering station. We had a pit stop, and now we are going through the cheering station, so check it out. These are all local people who come to support the walkers. He just said you only have 54 miles to go. So that's a little update on how far we are. Check yourself or I will, his shirt said. So let that be a reminder. Self-examinations are important or he will grope you. And that was the cheering station. We'll check in again later, probably at lunch. Alright, we are at lunch on day 1. We have walked 10.7 miles and we will do 19.4 by the end. This is lunch, what lunch looks like. Jesse came to say hi. We actually just re-recorded this and I actually didn't record it, so it's a redo. Yeah, we're gonna get back on the trail. One thing that's important at lunch is these cardboard boxes because it makes it so that you're not sitting on grass. We have quite a bit of walking to do. I feel fantastic, and so does everyone else, and we're gonna get going. See you back at camp. Alright, once we pass through the arches up ahead, it's not an arch at all. Yeah, once we pass through the non-arches up ahead, we'll officially be finished with day 1. Alright, it is the morning of day 2. We have eaten breakfast. We have covered our tents in tarps, because it seems like it may rain, which hopefully it doesn't. There's quite the wind situation last night, but nothing bad happened. As you can see, I'm repping Badgers and Mom Militia today, and Danielle's banana is longer than my shorts. All right, let's go, day 2.
Anyway, as we were on the trails, a lot of times we got delirious and, you know, we're walking and not a lot to do. So one of the jokes that happened was that everyone started making fun of how short my shorts are, because there have been some really hot 3 days, so I wear really short shorts so that I can stay cool. And we started measuring things against the length of my shorts. So things that are normally not longer than a pair of shorts, we measured against mine. So like, there was a banana, there was a maraca, there was a bag of pretzels, and they were all longer than my shorts. So that was that. And then we also, Danielle is 4'11", and we also started joking about things that were taller than Danielle. That shouldn't be. Like, there was grass that was taller than Danielle, and here's a stop sign that's taller than Danielle.
Alright, so we are at pit 1, which is only 1.3 miles into the route today. But I first want to introduce you to Ron Artest, which is this fish that I got from the water crew at camp. And then the second reason why I want to do this is because today's heat index level, as you see, is moderate. And yesterday it went between moderate and high. But last year in Boston, on the second hottest day in Boston's recorded history, it said dangerous. And then I ended up in the medical tent with an IV tied to a tree. So I just want to say that we are very happy about this moderate heat index level, and we'll get back on the trail. See you later. Alright, I don't know if I've shown a grab and go yesterday or not, but basically what they are is they have bathrooms and food, and they all have themes. So this is the Bresta Fiesta. They're all clever themes, obviously, and these are people that volunteer their time to make us happy and, you know, smile along the way, which is awesome. The only difference between this and a pit stop is there's no medical tent. So we're gonna go enjoy things, and my friends are waiting to measure to see if the maracas are shorter or longer than my shorts, and I'm gonna bet longer. So this guy's got some iced tea.
Thank you so much for walking.
Thank you. So yeah, random people. It's not a, you know, planned Komen stop that the crew sets up. It's just somebody who, out of the kindness of his heart, made us iced tea and handed it out.
Hey ladies, welcome to pit stop 2. Baby Free and the lifesaver.
Thank you.
Rock the house, and when the walkers rock the house, they rock it all the way down.
Woo!
Who rocks the house? We say no.
Alright, we are at day 2. It is lunch. We have walked 11 miles today, which means not only are we halfway through day 2, but we are halfway through the whole walk. We are all putting our shoes back on and prepping our feet. I so far have 2 blisters now. One of them hurts, one of them does not. Let's check in with everyone else. Alright, Laura, what's the status?
A lot.
A lot of what?
Blisters.
A lot of blisters. Allison.
0 blisters, but a really cool heat rash.
0 blisters, rad heat rash. Danielle, how are we doing?
Blisters, 1 per foot.
Yeah, at least we're balanced.
how I like to live my life.
Yes, balance is key. It has been very pleasant temperature-wise. However, it's looking a little ominous in the sky, as you see. So we're hurrying to put our socks back on to move on. 11 miles. We have 22 today, and we are ready to go. I think I feel raindrops. Ah, we gotta hurry. All right, bye. Well, our fears have come to reality, and it's raining. I have a yellow poncho, Danielle has a green poncho, Laura has red, and Allison has blue. So we are looking like a twister mat and walking in the rain. But it could be worse because we don't have cancer, so that's awesome. And hopefully in the future no one else will. Alright, back to walking in the rain. Check in with you later. Alright, the rain has stopped. We are being stalked by these birds, Alfred Hitchcock style. Let's see if I can zoom. Last night when Allison and I were charging our phones, we met some friends from Memphis. They're new friends, and we played bananagrams with them. And we've run into them a couple times today. I'll put some pictures in the slideshow because they have some pretty amazing multifunction bras. And we just played the ABC game with them, which means that for every letter of the alphabet we have to have a song with that the title starts with that or the line starts with that. So that was really fun. And hopefully it keeps not raining hard so that we can stay a little drier. Check in with you later. Alright, here we are finally approaching camp. The last few miles were by far the most difficult. Sorry, there's some action going on with the walker in front of me. But yeah, here comes camp. And I'm so ready to take my shoes off and eat. Alright, we took a brief minute to change shoes, change clothes, freshen up a little bit. Now we're gonna go and get some food. Thought I'd show you our tent. This is mine and Danielle's tent. As you see, we're the Mom Militia, so our shirts are up. And we've got paratroopers that Allison found. And there's Allison in front of Allison and Laura's tent. I'll show you a little more at camp tonight because we're not going to be here except for in the morning tomorrow because we are more than halfway done finally. See you later. Alright, so here's a little bit of a tour. I'm hobbling very slowly with Allison to the dining tent. But right there is the 3-day shop. There's a cute shirt in there I'm going to buy. This is the sponsor area. You can get foot massages, check your email, buy New Balance stuff, try some of that noon drinking stuff. That's the medical area. That's the remembrance tent. We'll check that out later. This flagpole is where the last walker comes in and brings the flag. So hopefully we'll be able to get up and see that because that's one of my favorite parts, and we missed it yesterday because we were in the shower. But I think we'll be able to see it today, and that's one of the things that makes me cry too. But I think it's hilarious how slowly we're wobbling. This is pretty much as fast as we can go. And the funny thing about it is I am wearing my insanity pants, and I am not moving like someone who can do insanity, but I swear I did. I'm an insanity graduate. Alright, we're gonna head over here to the food tent and see what's in store for us there. This is the last walker. Alright, so we have eaten. The last walker came in, as you saw. Now we are going to go check out the remembrance tent. On the outside you can see the smaller tents. There's one for each city, so from left to right is San Diego, Arizona, Dallas, Fort Worth, Tampa Bay, Atlanta, Washington, D.C., Philadelphia. Then we'll go from right to left. Boston, Cleveland, Chicago, Michigan, San Francisco, Seattle, and then inside that tent is going to be the Twin Cities tent. And basically what people do is they come here and put the names of people who have been lost to breast cancer on the tent. So that's what we're going to go to do. And then I'm going to show you the inside of the remembrance tent, but I'm not going to talk in there because it's really quiet and a lot of people are thinking and remembering people, obviously. So to be respectful, I'm just going to silently film. So we'll see you inside there.
Isn't that really just moving? I can't even describe it. The video doesn't do it justice, but like I put in the lower portion of the screen, this year I am going to accept donations in order to have the name written on the remembrance tent. So if there's anyone that you know that you've lost to breast cancer, send me a message with that person's name or go to mamalicia.org, click on Mandy Mucci, and then make a donation and in the notes say that you want it to be in memory of a person. And I will make sure that I write down their name on the remembrance tent in 2013. But even though there are a lot of emotional, sad moments and inspirational moments, there's also a lot of fun. So on day 2, after walking 40 miles, there is a dance party every year in the food tent, and so here are some clips from that.
Alright, all showered up and clean. They are having a dance party over on the stage, and the youth corps is on the stage, and I'll explain the youth corps more tomorrow, because hopefully we'll find one. But I just wanted to introduce it over here because it's loud over there. Can you believe all these schools walked 40 miles in the last 2 days and now they're dancing? It's pretty amazing.
Oh, and if you are an It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia fan like I am, and you like Green Man, you gotta check out the Susan G. Komen 3-day version of Green Man, which is obviously Pink Man. He's pretty wild. Alright, day 3, it's the morning. We're walking past camp because we just left. You see there's much fewer tents. We had some tent angels, they're called, who are volunteers that come and help take down the tent. And they are incredible because the last thing you want to do is deal with your tent this morning. But we are on the route. It rained a lot last night. Should be nice out today though, so cross your fingers. See you later. Alright, we are leaving pit stop 2. We lost Danielle at pit stop 1, not lost her because she's little, but lost her because she has shin splints. And so she's going to ride the bus to lunch and hopefully finish the walk with us after lunch. We're going to walk through the youth corps that I was talking about earlier, but basically they are a group of kids that volunteer to help on the walks. They help crew, they help cheer us up.
And a photo bomb by Mullet Pig.
Mullet Pig. You saw him dancing last night in the Pink Man outfit. That was Mullet Pig. He's been cheering us on too. One thing that's debatable to me is I don't know what takes more energy, doing the actual walk or what the crew and everyone's doing, because their energy is on 13 to keep our spirits up just constantly, and it's amazing. So yeah, that's what's happening, and here we go through the youth corps. Alright, most likely I'll check in with you at lunch. See you there. Alright, so most of the time I've been showing you the eventful parts of the walk, like cheering stations, pit stops, grab and goes, things like that. But obviously since it's a 60-mile walk, there are a lot of parts where it's kind of a downtime. And we're kind of in that, so this is just like randomly what it's like. You walk, you make fart noises. Let's see that again, Allison. You play games, you make friends. That's in front of us, behind us. So I mean, yeah, 60 miles is a lot of walking, and that's what we're doing, trying to keep our spirits up. See you at the grab and go or lunch or whenever the next time I bring my camera out.
Since I had never really done a vlog of this magnitude before with so much, and I recorded a lot that I didn't even put in because I didn't know how well things would turn out. As you could see, a lot of stuff was shaky because I was recording as I was walking or recording as I was dance walking, which you do a lot on the 3-day. I didn't know it would turn out, and I ended up needing more memory card than I had. So on day 3, even though I had been walking for like 55 miles, I actually veered off the course, which I don't recommend, but I veered off the course and found a Family Dollar and bought a memory card, and then I had to severely speed walk to catch up with my team. So that is why I do this.
My problem.
Reunited and it feels so good. I got my team back. And we are approaching a grab and go that seems to have a drum line of sorts. So we'll be checking that out. Alright, so we have under 3 miles left of our journey. Minnesota is known as the land of 10,000 lakes, but I really think it should also be known as the land of 100,000 hills, because compared to Chicago and Boston, there are a million hills. Yep, she agrees. She can. So we are approaching the finish line and very excited to be there, and I will check in there. We are on our very last mile. I almost fell down a manhole because I stepped on. It's funny, isn't it? Thanks, girls. I almost fell down a manhole. It was a manhole.
It was tinier.
It was a little. It wasn't quite a manhole. But I stepped my foot on it, and the cover opened up like a toilet seat opens up, and I almost fell down and drowned and got eaten by the alligators that we all know are in the sewers. Oh yeah, we want a mist. Alright, so yeah, we're on the home stretch, and we're ready to cross the finish line. See you there! Alright, we're heading into the finish line. It's going to be loud and awesome. Here we go. Way to go, guys!
Congratulations, guys.
Thank you. Alright, we're lined up for the opening ceremonies. Of course, we turn around, and here are our friends from Memphis. Say hi, ladies! They're awesome. We haven't been able to get rid of them, but we don't want to anyway.
Some of you out there even walk for your neighbor.
One of my favorite moments of the entire 3-day is the closing ceremony. I think it's amazing. It's so emotional. When I just want to explain something that we do when the survivors are about to come in, because we line up with all of the walkers first, and then the survivors, who are both walkers and crew, come in after us. And to honor them, we all, I'm going to cry, sorry, we all take off a shoe and hold it in the air, and it's one of the most powerful things in the world because it's a huge reminder of why we're walking. So that is what you're about to see now.
But with a diagnosis whose challenge was not, how will I walk 60 miles in 3 days? But how will I face what breast cancer brings? They refused to be defined by a disease, and their victory is so much greater than a finish line. Having fought the battle of breast cancer, they had every right to move on, move past, and never look back. Yet they chose to walk alongside us through this 3-day journey, to cut a path of inspiration through our own doubts and fears. And for that, we will be forever in awe, forever in debt, and forever grateful for their life, their love, and their example. Please join together and welcome home our Susan G. Komen Twin Cities 3-Day Breast Cancer Survivors. Thank you for fighting when it felt like your world has stopped. You showed breast cancer that it is weak to your resolve and that its days are numbered, not yours. Thank you, survivors. Thank you, crew. And thank you, walkers.
Today, for each of you, marks the culmination of a great personal achievement. Each of you has demonstrated your passion and your commitment to ending breast cancer by taking on the extraordinary challenge of the 3-Day. And in doing so, all of you are now connected by a lifelong bond that comes with being one of our 3-Day family. But the impact of your efforts is not measured only in the miles walked and the days worked this weekend by our crew. It's also measured in the money you've raised. And my friends, you've raised a lot of it. Because of your efforts this weekend, the Twin Cities 3-Day has raised, are you ready? $3,800,000 for the fight against breast cancer. Amazing.
Our survivors stand with us as we mark the end of this 3-day journey. Together, we show the world the time has come for breast cancer to be brought to its knees. We now raise the final flag of the Susan G. Komen Twin Cities 3-Day. Like mountain climbers who plant their flags to symbolize their attainment of the summit. This flag is proof that we are here, living, breathing, shouting with every step. We will never give up. We will never give up. We will never give up. Let's dance and sing. Come on. Thank you, everyone. See you again next year. Come on.
Alright, so that is a look from a first-hand perspective about what the Susan G. Komen 3-Day is like from a first-person perspective. Like I said, every walk is super different, so if you want to kind of get an idea about other cities, we've done Chicago twice, Boston, and now the Twin Cities. You can check out my website, www.mandym.com, and click on personal and then charity, and it'll bring you to information from previous walks that I didn't do a vlog for. Next year I hope to do an even better vlog. I definitely want to include my teammates more. I should have just asked them if they wanted to be on camera more because I'm already very tired of looking at myself just from editing this video. And I also just hope to show different things. And maybe, you know, I'll learn how to put music onto this too, because that would probably help quite a bit, because music helped a lot during the walk. Anyway, hopefully after watching this, you really want to either join our team, which you are welcome to do, or make a donation. The minimum donation the website allows is $5. So if you are interested in donating even just $5, or if you have more, please go to www.mamalitia.org, and then you can click on me or any of my teammates' names, and go ahead and just donate. That would be awesome. Also, like I said, you can click on join the team. We're open to everyone. Just realize that there is a $2,300 fundraising minimum. So there are a couple of years that we actually had to pay out of our pocket to make it so the whole team could still walk. Here is the list, as I was telling you about, of the people that we need to thank. So please watch this. Another way that you can donate is by checking out in Milwaukee, Capriccio Salon. That is where I got this sweet pink hair extension, and the proceeds go to my walk. If you live in a different city, then I think you should talk your hairstylist into getting your salon to do this, and then of course send them to momalicia.org to make the donation. I can't believe you are still watching this. You must be either Allison, Danielle, Laura, or I, one of our blood relatives, or someone we are romantically involved in. Or you're just awesome. And if that's the case, please leave a comment with what color your toothbrush is, so I know that when I see you, I need to give you a high five, a chest bump, my favorite, or a hug, which I might like a little more than a chest bump. I guess it depends on who it is, or a handshake. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope you're on your way to momalicia.org right now. Happy Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Take care.